Saddam Hussein was not born into power. He was born into violence. In 1937, in a small village near Tikrit, Iraq, Saddam entered a world already hardened by instability. His father disappeared before he was born. His stepfather was abusive. Poverty was constant. Survival was learned early. By his teenage years, Saddam had already embraced politics, not the kind debated in parliaments, but the kind fought in shadows. He joined the Ba'ath Party, a movement built on Arab nationalism and socialism. It promised strength, unity, a powerful Iraq, and Saddam believed Iraq needed power more than anything. In 1959, at just 22 years old, he participated in an assassination attempt against Iraq's prime minister. The attempt failed. Saddam fled the country, but the message was clear. He was willing to kill for power. Years later, the Ba'ath Party seized control of Iraq in a coup. Saddam didn't immediately become president. Instead, he positioned himself behind the scenes, building networks inside the military, intelligence, and security services. He understood something many leaders don't. Real power isn't loud. It's controlled quietly. By 1979, Saddam forced the sitting president to resign. He took the title for himself. And then, he moved quickly. In a chilling televised meeting, Saddam called out members of his own party, accusing them of betrayal. One by one, names were read aloud. Men were escorted out of the room. Many were executed within days. It was not just a purge. It was a warning. Fear would become the foundation of his rule. Saddam built one of the most extensive surveillance states in the Middle East. Informants were everywhere. Criticism was dangerous. Loyalty was mandatory, but he also invested heavily in Iraq's infrastructure. Oil money flowed into the country. Schools were built. Roads expanded. Healthcare improved. Literacy rates rose dramatically. To many Iraqis, especially in the early years, Saddam represented stability and strength. But power rarely stays contained. In 1980, Saddam made a decision that would define his rule. He invaded Iran. The Iran-Iraq War lasted 8 brutal years. Trench warfare, chemical weapons, hundreds of thousands dead. Neither side truly won. But Iraq was exhausted, deeply in debt, and militarized. Then came 1990. Saddam invaded Kuwait. This time, the response was swift. A coalition led by the United States launched Operation Desert Storm. Iraqi forces were pushed out within weeks. Sanctions followed, severe ones. The Iraqi economy collapsed. Shortages spread. Infrastructure deteriorated. Ordinary civilians suffered most. But Saddam remained in control. He suppressed uprisings in the north and south. He maintained power through fear, patronage,